Welcome to the podcast mini series, How to Plan Your Wedding in 10 Days. I'm Andy, the founder of The Bridal Journey. And along with me, I've got Georgie from After the Rock, and we're going to guide you through planning your wedding in just 10 days. So it's finally here. This is our final episode, and today we're guiding you through the wedding day and sharing some tips to help you soak in every moment. So, we really want you to kind of take a moment to reflect on your journey throughout these episodes and let's just chat about the big day. So, the big day is here. What's your number one tip for enjoying the day, Georgie?
Look, Helen Rodriguez from Helen Rodriguez Bridal told one of my brides this, and I always remember it. And it's like, don't worry about the plan because nobody knows the plan except for you. You need to just let everything go. Like, by the time the wedding comes around, you've done all the work, you've done the hard yards. Like, now is time to enjoy it. You have invested so much time and so much money, and you're about to be in a room with the people who you love the most. It is indescribable, the feeling of your wedding day, don't you think? Like, you just can't even explain to anyone how it felt to be in that space. Be so present. It's so important to be so present. And you, as a couple, you set the tone for the whole wedding. If
Mm.
you're in a bad mood, if you're looking bored, if you're not having a good time, if you're stressing about something that's just not worth stressing about, everyone is going to feel that. It's just going to bring the energy down. Like, I think back to the weddings that were just beyond successful, which obviously I feel like all of ours were, but there were particular ones that have stayed in my memory. And one thing I'll always remember is the smile on the couple's face all night. Just like they were bringing that energy and people were just resonating with that so much.
I couldn't agree more. And I think I remember interviewing a bride and she said it absolutely stormed. The wedding was outside and she didn't know what to do and she had to pull herself into a room and she thought, I can't let my guests know that I'm really stressed about this or whatever. I have to just like bring the energy up. She regrouped in this room by herself and then went out and they brought everyone into a hole like at the venue because it was on a private property, brought everyone into this room and she interviewed her dad and made it like really funny and just kind of
Yeah.
like took the time like half an hour to this weather passed to then go outside and move it on. And she said that was so good because it kind of like broke this. It just showed everyone I didn't care. It was fun, lighthearted, and it's really set the tone for the rest of the wedding. And the weather was fine and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't agree more because everyone's been to those weddings where the bride or groom or something's you can just feel it and it affects everybody else who's there.
Totally. Yeah, I completely agree. I think also like there's so much going on at your wedding and it goes so fast. Like, no one can really explain how fast it actually goes, and so you just want to be in every moment and make sure that you're reveling in, like, enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks, enjoy the people. Just and spend time with the people you actually are going to have fun with. Like, if you know that there's a table of guests that like you're not going to like have as much fun with, like, you're going to see them at some stage. Go up and say hi to them during the night, but don't feel the need to go and, really like be sort of involved with absolutely every person in the room. If you
And
have a
that's a
few
good
really
advice.
important connections, that's really good.
Because I
And
think that's what a lot of brides say is they're like, "Oh, I spent so much of my time just getting around to all the guests on the
yeah.
night."
Sometimes I do recommend to our clients that they do like even 2 nights before the wedding, more so than the night before, but a welcome drinks, but only for like 2 hours, and get everyone in one room. You walk around and you actually say hello to everyone, and then that's done. Another way to do it is actually you welcome everyone into the room before they sit down. So sometimes our couples, if you leave enough time for photography, they'll actually stand at the door, say hi to everyone as they walk in and kind of make it part of a, and then people feel comfortable too because they've seen you, they've said hi. It's almost like a line of people congratulating them, and then they can go sit down. And same with, with if you do a welcome drinks or a recovery, you can kind of tick that off as well that you get to see everyone. So
And what advice do you have for calming nerves? I think a lot of brides get very nervous about reading their vows or walking um, down the aisle. I thought I was so relaxed, and then I started getting my makeup done. And the makeup artist did say, as soon as she starts doing the bride's makeup, for some reason, that point, I don't know
yeah.
if it's like this pivotal point in your morning, but you just think, oh no, like I'm the last, I'm getting my makeup done. It's like game time in a minute. And then you start to panic a little bit. Is there anything for calming nerves, or what do you recommend?
I mean, a classic breathing exercise, like you can do this right now, but just in general, just like breathing is so important. I always do like either box breathing or just like breathe in.
Hold.
So it's like breathe in, hold, breathe in a bit more, hold, and then breath out. Do that 5 times, and you're instantly going to kind of feel a little bit of pressure off. Little things you can do beforehand, like make sure your bag that you want to take on the night is all packed and ready to go, and you're not rushing. Like any rushing just before you walk down the aisle can be really stressful. So try and have like your bags done, and you've got your lip gloss and your phone and everything. It's all there, and your shoes are there, and you've hung your dress up and your earrings, and everything's ready to go. Like that will make you feel a lot calmer. Um, Allocate one bridesmaid as well to kind of gather everyone else up and get all like we have something called a bridal concierge for our clients where we literally have one of our team members there all day that helps with all of this stuff. But have someone from your bridal party that can do that, that's responsible and can get everyone moving and keep things running to time. Like running late can be a bit stressful. And definitely on the day, like just really talk to your partner as well about keeping each other calm, keeping each other chilled. And for speeches, for example, if you're meant to be speaking last and you're a really nervous groom, ask to speak first. Just be like, look, can I just get it done at the beginning? Because you'll feel so much better, even though, traditionally the groom speaks last, like maybe start a little bit earlier too. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, all the people that love you are in that room. You're not there for like to be an actress or a performer or, you're there just to be around people who love you the most. And, you don't need to be perfect.
Well, Georgie, I've absolutely loved doing this series with you.
Me too.
We've got one little more bonus episode coming up, which is Q&A from the audience. But have you got any final words of advice when planning your wedding?
Just take it step by step. Like treat this when you're during the planning of your wedding, really treat it like a project. Like don't wait till the end of the night and start planning or try to have conversations after 10 drinks on a night out. Or, don't just like forget it and don't allocate any time or try to do it while you're at work. I really recommend setting up some time where you sit down with your partner. It might be on a Saturday morning when you've both already gone and exercised, you've had a coffee, you've seen some friends, you've done something, but then you've got this little sweet spot where it's like an hour where you sit down and like we've just done today, small chunks, like do little bits at a time of the planning, like really make sure that you don't try and overwhelm yourself, try and do everything in a day, just small chunks all year and you'll be yeah, you'll have a great day.
And enjoy the process. It's all about the bridal journey.
It is, it
No
is.
pun intended. But I think a lot of people get swept away of just that final day. But the actual planning process should be seen as something fun, and sit down with your partner and have a wine and, once a month and just go through the planning. It like make it an enjoyable activity for you and your partner as well.
Exactly, and ask for help. Like, I think so often the bride in particular will sit there and take all the burdens of everyone on, but like be transparent, be open, and ask for help when you need it. And delegate where you can. Like, if you don't really care that much about the cake, let your mother in law decide on the cake and the
Yeah.
flavors.
Just
And
don't take it too serious, and
exactly,
don't take yourself too seriously.
exactly.
Yeah.
Agree.
All right. Well, thanks. We'll see you in our little bonus episode coming up.